Hello and welcome to the Serpent Temple podcast. We are here today joined by a guest, Tom Clements from Everest Queen and Praetorian.
Hello.
How are you doing, Tom?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
We're good. This is me, Nina, and Floyd, my
well,
co-host. We're going to do a Psycard reading with you today. Do you know how it works?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
Very, very vaguely.
That's good. It's a start. Okay. So basically, I've got a bunch of cards. They are based on Jung's archetypes. We will do a little mini spread, 3 cards, and then we'll extend it if we have time.
Awesome.
So it will be from left to right, past, present, future. And I've got a little book that explains all of the symbols. So why don't you give these a shuffle?
Okay.
And tell us about your new album that just dropped yesterday.
Yes, so I've got to do 2 things at once. Everest Queen, as you can see, representing here. We just, recording, we did it the day before recording, so we have dropped our second album, Murmurations, through Trepanation Recordings, which is Dan from Mastiff's record label, and he's been absolutely wonderful with the whole process, and so far the response has been good. People seem to like it, and also yesterday we got announced to play Desertfest next year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, thank you. So it's all steam ahead really with that. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay, so congrats on both the album release and Desertfest. It's an amazing lineup so far.
Yes.
Uncle Acid, Cadaver, a bunch of good lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smiley Yacht Club as well, and
Hell yeah, Blood Ceremony.
yes.
Yes.
I can't wait to.
It's going to be a good one.
Yes, yeah, it'll be amazing.
Do you want to put the cards out? So put one here, and
Face down.
face down. If
So
you
there,
Oh.
and there. Is that right?
Nice, yeah, perfect. Okay, do you want to start with the past?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right.
Let's see what's in the past.
Death.
Hell yeah! Okay, that's a good one to start with, actually.
Nice.
Sick.
That's very metal, Tom. That's a good debut.
The most metal of beginnings.
My life began with death. Right, let me read this for you. A doorway leads into a mysterious burial chamber, a skull-shaped hill. Flowers lead the path to the portal, but the mood of the card is somber. Death is the natural end of life, and the card symbolises finality. The tomb brings reminders of resting places of the great heroes of mythology, and carries with it an implication of the possibility of rebirth.
Nice, yeah. It's a bit of a weird one to come up because definitely the whole theme of Murmurations is like loss and grief. There's a lot of that happened. I think when we started writing in 2019, lots of stuff was just happening to all of us in general, and actually at the end of we've got on the credits. It's dedicated to 2 people that we lost like during the period of when we were writing to actually recording. So it's a bit of a weird one that the death card has come up in that regard. Yeah. So yeah. So well, that's a bit of a downer.
So sorry.
It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. It's but it was our way of getting things out really.
Commemorating them as well.
Yeah, it's weird you're on about like the burial chamber. Literally, the last song on Murmurations is called "The Burial." So-
Yeah, it is.
so,
yeah.
which is my personal favourite. It's my personal favourite.
I like that one the most too. It has such a good vibe to it.
Yeah, with the clean vocals, which I think before I joined, I think the band had done before a little bit, but with this one, I know when we wrote it, there was plans to have some clean vocals, but I thought it was going to be because our guitarist Adam, he demoed it and he'd done all the harmonies sections, so we thought, he might do it, and it came to the day of recording it. He said, no, Tom, you and Brad are going to do it. I'm just going to show you both how to do it. So, ooh, okay, so yeah, but yeah, no, that's definitely that's my personal favourite to listen to on Murmurations. So yeah,
It definitely has a funerary quality with that sort of choral.
Yeah, yes, I think Jimmy wrote the lyrics for that, and that's a really sad subject. He wrote it from the point of view, 2 points of view of a man going to hang himself from a tree, and the tree's perspective as well. It was, it's a really somber song and somber lyrics as well. So yeah, it's a pretty heavy song, and sometimes I just listen to it and go, oh God, this is so sad. It's so good.
Damn. Well, that's definitely relevant.
Yes.
No pun intended. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful when like music reflects that truth.
Yeah.
Within itself. Yeah.
No,
Do you want to move on to the text?
Yes, hopefully this will be a little bit happier.
Not deaf, definitely.
Please not deaf again.
Yeah.
Famine.
Work. Oh God.
Oh,
work.
that's nice. It's nice and positive.
Yeah, it's more positive than death.
Well, it's an improvement. Let me read work to you then. So the card is a pattern of interconnecting wheels and cogs that make up some complex antique machine, but with one small cutting-edged wheel untouched by the rest. This card stands for our jobs, our place in the economic world, reflecting that aspect of the world of work which is impersonal, deadening and inhuman, yet can affect us personally.
Trying to think anything relevant.
Well, as a musician, and also as someone who exists in this like horrific capitalist grind, there's definitely, it's interesting to hear about how people manage to balance work and making their music.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me at the moment because I've been unemployed since the end of 2019.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so not for the lack of trying, mind you, but it's been a bit easier for me to have spend more time on like the music stuff whilst all my bandmates obviously work and having to find that balance and everything. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the work front, I mean, we spent 2 years recording this album. So I remember when we first did the drums, like just drum tracks, that was, I want to say it was August, September, like towards the midway, near the end of 2020, when we did the drums, and then we did guitars in November, and then it was like nearly a whole year till we got the bass done. It was because there's all these different lockdowns and stuff going on, and then we did the vocals, and then it was just grinding away on this album, and it was because we did it all ourselves. It was Adam, our guitarist and vocalist. He did all the mixing and mastering, so I don't know how he did it with all of us going, yeah, can you change this? Can you change this? Can you do this? No, don't like that. Like that, but can you change this? It's just, I don't know how he did it, but yeah, it was this one was a proper DIY thing for us. Compared to what the last album, Dead Eden, which they did I think they did with Sam Thredder of Slabdragger. So it was a different process, but I think coming out at the end of this, even though Adam's done an amazing job, he's done a fantastic job on the mix and everything. I think for the next one, he said, "Yeah, we're going to the studio next time. You don't have to worry about it." So
get it done in like 3 days.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then just leave it to the person to mix and master without having to worry. So
yeah, I mean, you've done some mixing and mastering too for your other releases with other projects, right?
Yes, yeah. So one of my other bands, Praetorian, I did all the production on the new EP that came out. God, when did that come out? It was like April, May, this year. So yeah, originally I wasn't going to. I just helped get it all recorded because I'd done the production on the previous EP for Praetorian, and we did it so cheaply. It was like, really crappy rehearsal studio microphones on everything, and yeah, and it was. I'm to this day I'm not happy with the production of it. So I thought, okay, for this next one we'll give it to someone else. And I just ended up playing with it just for the hell of it. And then they were like, "Oh, that sounds really good." So they just made me do it again. And it sounds so much better. It sounds so much better than the other one. So yeah, another plug for another band. So, yeah,
a man of many projects.
Too many.
Well, should we move on to the future?
Yes, yeah. Right.
Let's see what it holds for you.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, the tree.
The tree. Oh, strangely relevant to the burial song.
Yes.
So let me read this one to you and see if it sparks any thoughts for you. So the tree is a stylized tree with roots and foliage equally emphasized. The card symbolizes growth, knowledge, and development. It's the tree of life with its roots deep in the soul and past, giving strength to its branches. It stands for tradition, protection, and strength of the family tree that links all people together.
Oh, that's quite nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. I think kind of irrelevant. I mean, with Everest Queen, it does feel more like a family. We feel like brothers, and even with our original bass player Jimmy, like leaving the band, he's still our mate and our friend, and we still consult him a lot on things. And it was, I think, literally the last thing we did with him as a whole band was our music video for Divergence off the new album, and that was literally the last thing he did with us, like band was. And that was a bit of a weird moment because we'd already done a gig with our new bass player, a guy called Simon, who's also in a band called Denali. So we'd already done a gig with him, and then coming back with Jimmy, it was strange, but really nice at the same time. So, yeah, that was good. Well, it's okay for me because I'm in another band with him anyway. so he was like, "Oh, I'm leaving Everest Queen, but I'm not leaving this other band." So it's like, "Oh, okay, that's fine by me." It's a strong family unit, and when like family issues or health issues come up for any of us, it's always like, right, that's a priority. Doesn't have to worry about rehearsals or gigs coming up or whatever. We just try and, make sure everything's all right. So, which is really nice because I've been in bands before where everyone's mates, but that's as far as it goes. It doesn't have that kind of deeper connection with each other. It's just like, I'll see you next week or whatever for practice, and that's it. Whilst with Everest Queen, it's even if we go a while without seeing each other and you come back into the room, it's just like we saw each other the day before or something, instead of a long time. So yeah, and tons of Simpsons references. Tons and tons of Simpsons references.
We were making a Simpsons reference earlier when we were talking about setting up the green screen. It was like the episode, where Homer tries to make the grill.
Yes. Why doesn't mine look like that?
The grill? What the hell is the grill?
Yeah, Sean went downstairs to get breakfast and me and Fod were like, we'll be useful, we'll help. It was hilarious. Oh god, yeah, we're just looking at random poles, like trying to fit them together, and
it looked a bit like that spice rack on The Simpsons.
It's like a spice rack. Oh my god.
You've been watching any recent Simpsons, or have you dropped off like most people? Or I've not watched it for years.
Same.
Yeah, I think I dropped off. I did watch not the latest season, but the season before that on Disney Plus, and there's still some funny moments, but it's not quite the same. I think for me, the first, I'd say, 11 to 12 seasons are like the best, and then it kind of dipped massively up until like, I don't know, the 20th season, and then it picked up again and it went down again. And but
how many seasons are there?
it's got to be like, there's over 30 now, isn't there?
That's
So I think
mad.
it's something crazy, but
That's so wild.
I will still rewatch most of them anyway, over and over again, because why not?
Why not?
I always loved the the Demoxino episode, not realising how relevant it would be to me in later life.
The episode that got me was when Lisa's teeth grow through her face.
Treehouse of Horror.
Maybe it's probably a Treehouse episode, but yeah, she goes to the dentist and like, yeah, you've got this rare disease where like, and they show her a picture of her in like 5 years and her teeth have just like come out.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
It's so scary.
Isn't Ralph there beforehand? It's like, have you been brushing your teeth, Ralph? 3 times a day, sir. Why must you fill my office full of lies? Now to look at the big book of British smiles.
It's so accurate though.
Which doesn't help that I look like this, You've got a gappy tooth missing, which was a very eventful Praetorian gig.
Oh really?
Yeah, microphone to the face.
Oh my gosh.
I was just doing my usual wandering round, and the mic cable got caught on a table or something, and it just went like that.
Oh.
So yeah. Well, look, luckily though, you say it was a bridge tooth, so it wasn't properly attached. I've knocked out loads of times, but I thought I'd lost it because I thought, it's on the floor. I'm never going to see it again. And then some guy just picked it up off the floor and handed it to me on stage.
Amazing. That's a good story.
Yeah.
You're gonna get like a gold one at some point.
well, I need to get off the dole first. Or just spend all my dole money. Like, I'm poor, I can't eat, but I look so cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think that looks sick. I'd totally go for it if it happened to me.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to choose between gold and silver though.
Ooh. Or maybe a silver one with a diamond.
I was thinking like gold with diamond. Maybe that's too far. Maybe that's too...
People just mug me for my tooth.
Yeah, I wouldn't get mugged. You're right, actually. That's like fight them. Yeah.
Seen what the rapper, Little Uzi Vert, has done.
What has he done?
He's got like an actual
the
diamond
thing in his head.
Yeah.
Didn't someone try and get it off him? Someone tried to take it out of his
Really?
head. I think he was at a show and someone tried to scoop it out.
Like Xanos.
Like a spoon. Pop it
Just to hire extra security. No spoons here.
No prying objects, please. Yeah, it looks so painful.
It's just, I don't know why you would do that. Just...
It's an interesting... I mean, you could just glue it to your head.
Yeah, but then I suppose if like you get really sweaty or something, you just eat through the glue and...
Maybe we could get like
Pop off.
prosthetics and...
Well,
like,
maybe, yeah.
Imagine sleeping with it. It would hurt.
just waking up in the morning with it like that.
This is go through airport security must be so stressful. You've got like a huge
You can
diamond.
take it out.
You can take it
And
out.
you can unscrew it. It's a subdermal, I think, and you can unscrew it.
Oh my god! You can unscrew your head gem.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear today.
I'm just thinking of Bender from Futurama where he can unscrew his own head.
You should make a funny sound when you unscrew it. Yeah. You've got to oil your screw. Anyway, should we? So we can extend this a little bit if you want. So we can put a card down here, which is your motivating force,
Okay.
and then the card on the top is the thing that you're going towards. So you've got what drives you and what your goal is in the future as well. So this is your.
Okay.
I'll pop this down for you.
And then that goes there.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Go for it.
So this is
Motivating.
force. Okay.
The skills. I mean, that's pretty accurate.
Skills, bruv.
You do have skills, though. You've got mad skills, mate. All right. Let me read you the skills. A taut stringed crossbow of arrows in a quiver, and 2 arrows which are stood upright in the grassy earth is shown on this card. The arrows symbolise the skills with which we are born and those we acquire through education. The card therefore denotes our talents, sporting prowess, expertise, cleverness, and the equipment we use at work and play. I mean, you're a gear guy.
Yeah. And the fact I'm in 3 bands doing different things is so. Because people every time I say, I'm in the band. Well, 3 bands. Say, oh, what do you play? And it's just like so guitar, bass, synth, like electronic production shit. And I say vocals. It's more screaming, but so
It's vocals, man.
yeah. It's nothing like yours though. So. God, there was that Orme show, wasn't there? Where I think I warned you. So, look, I'm going to be trying to do like a call to prayer type thing. So if I butcher it, I'm so sorry. And you're like, that's fine.
It was great. I loved it. It sounded really cool, man.
Yeah, that was good fun. So we're doing another. Actually, I was going to say with that other band, one of my other bands. So many fucking bands. With Orme, we're going to be supporting. Acid Mother's Temple in a couple of weeks at Club 85. So with proper 60s psychedelic liquid light show
Oh my god.
for every band. So
That's so cool.
I am very excited for that.
I love that venue, man.
So Club 85 is just like if anyone ever gets a chance, you have to go to Club 85 in Hitchin.
It's a great place. It's a gem.
It's fantastic because you walk up to it and it looks all very unassuming from the and you walk in and it's just big stage like big visuals and everything. It's just like it's great. But yeah, with the liquid light show, I think the guy who owns the venue, he told me that they have to take out the sound desk and move it somewhere else so the guy can have like his full like lighting set up.
Oh my god.
Where the desk is, it's like massive. So So that's gonna be interesting. So
It's gonna be a good show.
yeah, I'll just want to watch my own band play. It's just so it's just like, oh, whoa, just yeah, that'd be awesome.
You have to like put a GoPro and like a small screen in front of your monitor, so you can monitor yourself visually.
Oh,
That'd be really weird. It'd be like being on a Zoom call
With yourself?
Yeah, just zooming yourself.
we wouldn't get any music done. We'd just be watching it, going, oh.
That would be a vibe for sure, man.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
How about what you're driving towards? What's
Okay.
your future goal?
Ooh, Father!
Oh my! Okay, I mean, I'll read that for you.
I just want to make Daddy happy.
I mean, deep down, we all do. So this card shows a father teaching his son to shoot with a longbow. It symbolises the masculine element in the nature of each one of us, standing for authority, strength, protectiveness that can at times be stern and repressive.
Well, my dad was all right.
Oh, glad, man. That's good to hear.
Yeah, no, and he's quite proud of what I do, which is always good. So he always likes everything of like the band stuff. Because call him every week, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you doing this, saw you doing that. That's cool. That's cool." So
That's so nice.
yeah, so I don't think I need to strive for his approval. So I think I'm all right on that front.
That is wonderful.
Did his like music taste help kind of like formulate yours growing up, or?
It did actually, yeah. So I remember he had this compilation of like punk bands like from the 70s, like Sex Pistols, The Clash, and all that. Because he was in one of Slough's very few punk bands
No way.
at the time.
What
yeah,
were they called?
I have no idea. I don't even think he remembers. But he used to play bass, and how he met my mum was when he went off to university. Like she like rapped on his door, like, "Will you turn your bass down?"
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
So yeah, that's like yeah. So yeah, he's him and my parents did kind of inform the music taste of it. So yeah, there was like on my dad's side, there was definitely a lot of the punk stuff. I think my dad's favourite band was the Jam, and so I remember when I first started learning to play guitar, he told the guitar teacher, like, right, he's got to learn That's Entertainment by the Jam. That's Entertainment. It's just, yeah, so, yeah. It's all good on the dad front for me. So.
That's amazing, you know. So it's kind of weirdly rare to have those good dad relationships.
Yeah.
And it's cool that he supports your music. And you've got the crossbow for your skills and the longbow for the dad.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
It's pretty weird, man. You've got death and the tree, both like really interconnected, and you've got work in the middle. So it's all the stuff you put into your projects all coming to fruition, man.
Yes, well, bloody hope so, you know. So.
I mean, it literally has. The album's doing it, like, it's only been out for a day, but it's a banger. It's gonna do well.
Oh, cheers, thank you. Yeah, we're really proud of it, and I mean, we thought, people, this is gonna be good. People will like it, and but then there's times they're like, well, we hope people will like it. I know we're a bit biased because we made the damn thing, but. Yeah, no, we're really chuffed so far with it, and yeah, good. Just hoping it all goes well. So.
It will go well. Everyone listening, go check out Murmurations by Everest Queen. I noticed your cover as well is kind of tarot related too.
Yes, that was deliberate as well. So I can't remember the meat. So I know it was 5 of Cups. I remember, and 4 of Swords.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the meanings. It was something to do with. I swear one of them has something to do with like overcoming, like kind of obstacles or grief or whatever, and I'm really bad with tarot imagery.
I'm not. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
I'm a Psycard guy.
Yeah, I don't know. We just looked when we were coming up with the concept. It was like, oh, let's have some tarot imagery that has the meanings. And I'm sorry if the guys are watching this going, what are you doing? You should know the meaning. But we have the birds on the outside to like indicate, you know, the murmurations thing. So I swear one of the meanings of one of the tarot symbols is like overcoming like hardships. But they're gonna give me a grilling later.
I'm sure someone in the comments can correct
Yes,
us on YouTube. And if you're listening, then you're gonna have to Google it, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I'm not very good with the regular tarot imagery. I have like the Crowley Thoth deck thing, which is completely different, like imagery.
There's
and
so
stuff,
many different things, variations of variations. So yeah, I'm not very good with traditional tarot. I tried it once, and it was cool, but I'm not like an expert.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I swear there's one. I can't remember the attribution for it, but it's the one with the guy trying to pry something out the lion's mouth, and I keep seeing the meme of it of when your dog is something. It's like but yeah, no, I'm quite chuffed with that spread.
I think it's a lovely spread.
Yeah, started off a bit miserable with death, but it's just I
think it's balanced. There's a lot of like really. I mean, death isn't a bad card. It is definitely like a rebuff style card.
Yeah. I keep thinking of that Father Ted where they go for a tarot thing and it's just 4 death cards in a row. And they go like, that's strange, there's only one in the deck.
That's a classic. I love Father Ted. Well, we should probably wrap it up. Do you have anything else you want to add to the...
So, Murmurations, you can get it from our Bandcamp and all streaming services and Trepanation recordings. New Praetorian EP on our Bandcamp. I think it's just Praetorian Cult Bandcamp.com.
With Rich from Lowen.
Yes,
Rich from Lowen.
With Lowen's with Lowen's bass player. And then new band Praetorian, not before we said Praetorian, Orme, the drone metal stuff. So if you like Sun, Bong, and Omadon Moss, all that type of stuff. Got a new album coming out next year. That'll be through Trepanation recordings as well. Actually, I was listening to a mix of the album on the way here, and it's sounding massive, absolutely massive. So, and just check out everything on Trepanation because they put out so many good bands as well. Like Still's new album's amazing, and Goza's new album as well. So yeah, I think that's all. And
go watch these guys at Desertfest.
Yes, come see us at Desertfest. Yeah.
Yes. So Tom, thank you so much for coming on Serpent Temple. Please go watch Everest Queen play Desertfest, and Orme playing with Acid Mother's Temple. Or is it?
Yes, that's October the 14th.
October 14th.
Club 85 in Hitchin. Woo! Yeah.
Woo! Hell yeah, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Your spread was awesome.
Cheers. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay.